Valley Club, the fusion for Pelops, the victor is live right now as expected, but in a surprise move, we have an anniversary path, you have brand new heroes path, as well as a bunch of other events going on right now in Raid. We're gonna talk about how to navigate through these in this video to get you through the most efficient way. And if you're ready for it, you need to do Valley Club. Find that like button and let's go smash it. Welcome back to the ValleyFlyin Raid channel. I'm ValleyFlyin. I hope you're having a great day, and I hope you're ready for all these 8th anniversary events that's going on right now. But a bunch of them dropped yesterday. We have a few of them today, and continue on through the weekend. In this video, we're going to talk about the best way to navigate through all of these and how to get some old relic crafting materials from some previous events. If you get some value from the video today, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, ring the notification bell so you know as soon as a brand new Raid Shadow Legend video goes up on a normal week. At least 6 pieces of Raid Shadow Legends content. Let's jump into the game over on the live account. We will be streaming from the new free-to-play account, day 4. We'll be live streaming that shortly after this video goes live. And if you're watching this later, check out the replay of our day 4 free-to-play account content. But there's a bunch of events going on right now that I do want to describe. So the first is a summoning party. It is a progressive drop. These are very, very tempting. Usually these progressive drops have some great champs, but the chance of actually getting the champ that is in the progressive drops, it's not the highest there, but there's some great options for you. Glorious Palace, one of the new Argonites, Uugo of the Jade, Fear of the Barkon, Michinaki, Underpriest Brogni. You can get them from Ancient, Primal, and Sacred Shards. And then as far as the epics that you get from those shards, Geomancer, Lockwing, and Taragi the Frog. For myself, I know Feral would help me, but I think I would go for Glorious Palace just because she's a newer champ. Her kit looks pretty good. As far as the epics, I have all of these. I think Geomancer is the one that gave me the most value to my account. So I would probably go with Geomancer if I did not have that character. And as far as Void Shards, you have 3. Storm Herald Hecaton, that is from the new Argonite faction. Anorn the Shining, and Onro Ieyasu, and then from the Void Shards, the epics, Demitha, White Dryad, Naya. So that is the progressive drops. And then there is gonna be some extra legendary events. So Thursday through Saturday, you're gonna get, if you summon a legendary from an ancient shard, you'll get a different extra one from that shard. So yeah, if you are close to the pity, and of course, unfortunately, there's no way to really track your pities. I went back and looked the last time I opened ancient shards. I got a good champ, I got a Pythion, but that means that very low chance to get an extra summon. And then Sacred Shards, I think the pity for this starts at 200. So if you're close to that, it may be worth opening Ancient Shards. And then Saturday through Monday, you're gonna get a extra legendary from Sacred Shards. If you get a legendary from a Sacred Shard, you'll get a chance for a different one. Now, the normal drop rates are going to be live during this, but we also have the fusion for Pelops and the anniversary path. Before we get into describing those events, I do want to remind you, if you want to start off a brand new account or maybe a secondary account, join me on my free-to-play journey. You could use that QR code up there or the link in the description. You'll get all the bonuses you see on the screen, including Ezio Auditore. You will get him for free after 7 days. And as soon as you are done with the tutorial, you should have Narma in your account if you've entered it correctly and you've not had a previous account. You'll get some great epic champs along the way. All of this is to help you with your clan boss, but as soon as you have Narma in your account, enter one of these codes to get another great legendary champ. You could use the big dog code to get Turvold. He is great for a clan boss. That is the code that I use. So if you want to join me with the exact same champs, see if you can beat me towards that Ultra Nightmare clan boss, that is who I would recommend. But Kitty Cut is also a great code. But if you want to get Pelops the Victor as your starter champ, going in a little different direction than I did, you could get him right away as a new player within your first 24 hours. Enter the Raid 7 code. You could enter this code or any of the previous ones that you saw, but you could only enter one, and it does need to be in the first 24 hours of starting your account. Well, let's jump back talking about this fusion. It is a pretty standard fusion. What you're going to need to do is fuse 4 of these rares. You're going to need to build them up, not just 3 stars, to 4 stars, level 40, and fully ascend them at their 4-star level. You're going to use that, and you're going to create these epic champs. Once you have 4 of these epic champs, you're going to need 16 of these rares total, unless you get lucky and get an epic. That will, every epic that you get, maybe from drawing them, maybe from this anniversary path, that will save you 4 of these rares. So pretty much 4 events will save. But once you get these epics, you're going to build them up to 5-star, level 50, ascend them all 5 stars. And then once you have that, you will get Pelops, the fusion. Now, pay attention to this timer. There's only 2 weeks, 2 days, 6 hours as of me recording this to fuse this character. So with these fragment summons, like this Nodula, if you get her, you could have her in this fragment section for as long as you want. With these fusions, you do have to actually do the fusion within this time frame, so make sure you're not holding off on these. But let's go into this anniversary path. This is a little surprising. Most of these fusions have a summon rush and a champ chase or something like that. This one, instead of a summon rush, we are getting this anniversary path, and pretty much what you need to do is get 1, 2 of these rares. There's also an epic, but for myself, I would probably go down a different path. So you got 4 keys here. You get through this first one, you need 2 keys. You need another 1 for this rare. So at the bare minimum, if you're just going for the fusion, not caring about any of these relic crafting materials, you're gonna need to get at least 3 keys. You're gonna need to go down at least 3 of the paths. Now, which path to go down is up to you, but there are different event relic crafting materials. This one is from the Alice's Adventure. This one is from the Chaos Awakes. This is from the Discovery Group, and this is from Winds of Winter, which is going on right now. I think the most valuable is this Alice Adventure, because if we come out of this and go into our Forge, look at our relic index, some of the event, which ones, here's the events. Alice Adventure gets you Cat's Gaze. You have a chance to get either the Cat's Gaze or Hatter's Reserve. And this is one that I've really wanted for a while. Unfortunately, this was like given out before I started playing, or I guess you could earn this before I started playing. And I kind of missed out on this one. So I'm looking forward to getting a shot to get this. Now, as far as you getting your legendary materials, you have a chance to get a legendary, something legendary from the event group or the standard group. So if you're going down the full path and looking for the mythicals, there's no mythics in this Alice Adventure, but you do have a chance for a Volcardic Heart, and that is great for that Magma Shield. If you have a Titus Wixwell combo, that is a great one to have on your Titus there. And then Hallowed Hilt is a great one. Usually I have this on my Arbiter, great for speed champs, but some of these other events that you might want to look at, Chaos Awakes. This one is okay. I have a few of these. This one is great for HP burners though. So if you have a HP burner that you're using a lot, this would be a great one as well. The Mythics are good. The Discovery, this is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle collab. Both of these legendaries, but I think the big shining one is a Stars of Jinag. Whenever an enemy's turn meter is increased, we're increased their own turn meter by 10%. The enemy's turn meter increase, and then the Forge Pass is not in any events for the anniversary path, but then Winds of Winter is there. Like I said, though, I'm going for this Alice Adventure, this Cat's Gaze. Ignores 10% of the target's defense when attack enemies with higher max HP. That is great for any of your damage dealers that are that have low health, such as a Titus Wixwell combo, or pretty much any of your damage dealers, especially if they have low health and are attacking someone with higher max health, ignoring their defense. And if we look at what it could go up to, you can get 10% more defense ignoring when you fully level this thing up. So that is what I am gonna go for that. But let's go look at the let's first go look at the fusion calendar, and this is what's gonna go on. So right now we have the Ice Calendar going on. We have this anniversary path coming up. You have a gear enhancement coming up tomorrow. We have another gear enhancement coming up on Wednesday the 11th. And the third gear enhancement is gonna be right here, and this is Sunday the 15th. So those are the 3 places that you're gonna need to spend some silver. About 20 million silver to get through one of these gear enhancement events. If you have a large stockpile of artifacts and accessories, you could sell those and get that 20 million silver. Some of your bad ones get that silver. These should be pretty easy to get. Even as a newer player, I was still able to get these gear enhancement events. Champ Training Tournament, these are always good because you have to build up your champs, and sometimes you want to build them up, but there's no event that gives you the points for it, like a champ training tournament. So yeah, you could build up your champs here and also get points for it as well. You can build up your champs pretty much whenever you want, but if you want to get additional points for it, additional resources, the best time to do it is doing a champ training tournament, champ training event, or clan versus clan with personal rewards. Classic Arena is coming up this Saturday as well as a Fire Night tournament. And we do have Ice Golem and Fire Night overlapping with this Heroes Path event. The good thing about this Heroes Path, there's no Gear Hunters event with this. It's pretty much, this is pretty much the Gear Hunters. Normally there's 2 Gear Hunters. In this fusion, there's only 1 because I guess the other Gear Hunters would be replaced by this anniversary path. Now, it's not mentioned on this fusion calendar because this is not related to fusion, but Tuesday, March 10th, Wednesday, March 11th, we will have clan versus clan with personal rewards. Now, this is something that I've been saving a lot of my fusion characters for. If we go in the game, I've been saving a lot of these fusion characters. Fragment some as characters. Nodula, Empress. I've had this guy in my account for like a month, almost a month. And like right after the last clan versus clan with personal rewards, I got this guy. I'm like, oh, I could get him right now, or I could wait till the next clan versus clan with personal rewards. That is coming up next week. So finally could unlock Empress. And we've had a lot of these champs in our inbox for a while. Bossum, I did the path for him and wanted to get, finally could get him unlocked as well. So that is what we are looking at there. But as far as clan versus clan, it is pretty empty as far as the fusion. So maybe there's something going on there. There should be some kind of events. Normally they don't, there is always something going on in a raid, which is a good thing. And we have not had an event for Edward Kenway, the last champ of the Assassin's Creed collaboration. So potentially something here. I know they also do stars and like ascendancy stars. So it's something, we should expect something for Tuesday and Wednesday here. But then continue on Wednesday, your enhancement is coming up. That's where you're gonna spend your silver again. And then Spider, champ training, and champ chase and the gear hunter. So the spider, you can start this with champ training, especially if you have a champ that can solo the spider. Again, all of these dungeons, the most efficient place as far as your energy spend is stage 20, normal stage 20. You're gonna spend about 2,000 energy at stage 20. And if you wanna get some actual usable gear, or like myself, if you're looking for some mythical pieces of gear for the Marius missions, well, you're gonna farm the hard stages. It's not as efficient in terms of energy, but you can get some gear that potentially is mythical and you could actually use it, or like myself, score some points for the Marius offense. So if you could get to normal 20, it is up to you how far you want to go with this. If you want to get better gear or be more efficient with your energy, I think I'm gonna go for better gear and be a little less efficient with my energy. But the champ training event, if we look at this, it has 2 of these rares. I like that they're separating this now. So if we look at the anniversary path, there's 2 rares in there. They show both for the anniversary, and same thing with the champ training. There should be 2 rares in here. Gear hunters, that's overlapping with the spider tournament and the dragon tournament that's coming up a few days after it begins. And then the champ chase. This is when we should get a 2x drop on something. I'm not sure what it could be. They used last year, they had a pretty set path. So every 2 weeks, there was another double drop, and it would rotate between ancients, not primals, ancients, sacreds, and then void shards. They kind of split that up towards the end of last year, and things were going out of order. So I'm not sure what the champ chase double X would be, but that leads me to think, don't use too much during this anniversary path. A lot of times during the initial events, I'm like, yes, let's just pull more. And then I end up pulling twice. So with this one, I'll show you what I'm gonna do for this anniversary path, what I'm going for. Definitely getting the 2 rares, but I'm not gonna go for the epic because I think usually they make it pretty enticing to pull on that second event, usually make it unskippable. So I think I'm going to skip the epic there, but something with his champ chase because we should have some double drops, probably ancient shards at this point. Classic arena, dragon tournament, and that 3rd gear enhancement event is pretty easy as well. And then you would get an opportunity to get, let's move this up a little, that epic from this anniversary path as well. But let's go and look at this anniversary path, the calculator. And thanks to Swishy, we're putting this up. I will put a link to the calendar down below, but pretty much like I said, you need to get these 2 keys and then both of the rares are here. So what path you want to go down is up to you. If you look at the cost, are pretty similar for a lot of these. I would get these outer pieces, these rank charms, rarity charms, 50-point difference between them. They're probably a little more valuable, but I'm gonna go for cheap. So we're gonna get some of the keys there. Now I want to go down this left side because the left side has this Alice Adventure relic crafting materials. We have the epics, or the epic ones. We have the legendary ones, and then the mythical ones. The mythical ones do give you a really good chance to get that cat's gaze, but it's a little expensive for me. I want to start to, I like to do a lot of these events, not save up and just go crazy on one event. So kind of do a little toe dipping in each event there. So what I'm going to do is go down to this charm there, mortal. So get these relic crafting materials, get this chicken, get the epic mask. So some more relic crafting materials, and then the key right there. That's what we're going to get, the first key. Next, let's go down the cheap path instead of the more expensive path. We're going to go for the silver. And I guess it doesn't matter which one you go down. You would have to go down one of these paths there. So experience boost, twist, I guess both of these paths. Twisted horns, we're gonna get the greater oil, the twisted horns again, and then right here, the second key. That'll allow us to unlock this lock here, but to unlock the second lock with one key, you need to go down this path. So bruise, radiant sun lily, radiant extract, another more radiant sun lilies, and the key. That is probably the bare minimum. So we need this, and that gets us both of the rares for this. Now, if we look at the calculations there, 8.4 sacreds or 126 points, so 127 of these ancients. So you could do whatever combo you want. Now, if you are not like myself and really close to the pity, probably would open some ancient shards in the game at this point, just because you would potentially get a legendary and get a second legendary right off the bat. If you're not close, saving the ancient shards. So I'm probably gonna save ancient shards at this point and just rely on my sacreds. Now, I don't want to just get these two rares. I also want to get a chance to get a cat's gaze because I missed out on this. So I would need to spend another 6,000, another 15,000, and that's still not very expensive. 13.11. So 13 sacred shards should get me most of the way, and then through the dungeon diving can get a few other things. If you want to go crazy though, get this legendary skill tome, and if we move this up, this is probably the big win here. If you can get this, it'd be expensive, but and so you would have to pay for it. But these regal mask, mythical Alice adventure materials, that would be a little more out of my budget there. The 22 sacred shards. I do like buying shards and opening them for videos, but a little too expensive with what's coming up. So I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna do the legendary skill tome. I'm just gonna go for all of these there. And the good thing about this calculator, you could choose a few different paths, see which is the best for you, see which is the best for what you what rewards. Jeez, I couldn't think of the name. What rewards you're looking at for this point. So I like this. Yeah, you could choose which way you want to go with this. Now, if we go back in this anniversary path and look at the scoring for this, it is the ancient shards are actually a pretty good value here. 15 ancient shards equals 1 sacred shard. Normally, I believe it's about 25. So normally it's a little better to pull sacred shards during this, but now it may be valuable to pull ancient shards. Really depends where your pulls are, if you're tracking your pity pulls or not, and how close you are to that double legendary from ancient shards. So Valley Club, that is what I'm going to do. Let me know what you're going to do. Hopefully that calculator helps you plan out your path so that you're not using extra resources. Let me know, are you going for that epic, or are you gonna wait for the champ chase coming up in a couple weeks? I'm gonna go for the rares and then wait for the champ chase to get all these events. But if you do go for the epic, you can skip some events, which may or may not be valuable for you. Thanks for watching, guys. If you got some value from the video, leave the video a like, check out some of the other videos on the channel. And of course, if you want to start that brand new Rage Islands account, maybe play along with me in that free-to-play journey, see if you could beat me towards that Ultra Nightmare Clan boss chest. Well, use that QR code up there to start off your account, or the link in the description, and you'll get all the bonuses that you see on the screen down below. Have a great rest of your day, guys. Good luck with the fusion, good luck with this anniversary event, and good luck with any relics that you craft as a result of this anniversary path. Thanks for watching. Hulk fist bump. ValleyFlyin out. Take care, guys.